Today we're doing Hot or Not,
Au-
Austin City.
Austin, Texas. So this video is about our lived experience on the pros and cons of living in Austin, Texas with 3 young children that were all born and raised there. Have you thought of moving to Austin? Do you already live in Austin? Are you just generally curious about the whole place? And this video is for you. If you have no interest in Austin, Texas, maybe look for another video.
Although, if you have kids and you're looking to move and you're wondering what city, don't sleep on Austin.
Absolutely. If you're new to the channel, my name is Taro.
My name's Cora.
I'm originally from Finland.
I'm from California.
And we moved to Austin, Texas in 2020 from Los Angeles. And our 3 boys, currently aged 5, 3, and 2, were all born there. Yeah, we met in LA and it was COVID. And LA was not fun during COVID for a lot of reasons, but also it's maybe not so fun to have young kids. Like you,
Horrible.
You live
It's
there
horrible for kids.
18, 19 years, so you will know even
Yeah,
better.
and when we go back with kids, I'm like, how is this still, like there's one children's museum in Santa Monica. It's closed on Mondays. Every playground has like homeless people in it. And yeah, there aren't even that many playgrounds and they're pretty pitiful. And then I guess there's the beach, but there's a lot of like toxin and pollutants and stuff. And then what else is there? A bunch of traffic. There's some parks. There's one amazing park in Homely Hills. Homely Hills. That's like it.
Yeah, I listed, I believe, 12 places for us to move in, and Cora shut, I think, half of them down immediately, including anything in Florida.
Anything in Florida. Sorry if you're watching from Florida. I like Miami. It's beautiful, but with kids, I don't know. I feel like Florida's not it.
Yeah, but we were looking for, we considered Hawaii and went there for almost 2 months, but it was a little too sleepy. We still wanted to have culture and things to do.
Museums and children's, yeah.
And professionally, it's pretty hard to work from there to the mainland. So we considered places were like Nashville, Wyoming, Boulder, Denver, Boulder. You did not like Seattle. That was not an option for you.
I don't even remember you suggesting that, but no.
Yeah. I like the Pacific Northwest, but Seattle might not be it.
Too cold.
So we landed in Austin, even though
we picked Austin. We never went there together. We didn't go there to see our house. We just picked a house, rented it, put all our stuff in a minivan, and drove out. 3-day trip.
Yeah.
Pregnant, 5 months pregnant.
Yes. Why did you want to move there out of other places?
And I don't know. I had been there once, loved it. I had thought, wow, that'd be so cool to move there. But at the time, it was like 8 years ago now, and everyone was moving there in Austin. And I was like, I don't think it can fit any more people. And that was like 8 years ago. So obviously more people came. And I don't know. There was something about when you said it. I was like, yeah, let's do Austin.
For me, it was like a happy balance between a city that was good for work, like my company, Four Sigmatic, we sell to Whole Foods and H-E-B, and our 2 biggest influencers were there, Joe Rogan, Tim Ferriss, our Meta agency, our Amazon agency. So it just made sense, but it was a smaller city that I've had great experience in. There's a big natural products community, a lot of biohackers and
health and wellness
and psychedelics and things that we enjoy. So it felt good. I asked a bunch of my local friends and they warned me of 3 things. One is that the summer is brutally hot, which is true.
Yeah, but we were like, oh, whatever.
Well, whatever.
We can get out.
We're currently in Croatia. We spend all our summers in Europe to escape the heat, but
well,
so it is bad.
We go there anyway, though, weren't we? We were going to be in Europe in the summer anyway.
And that's why Jackson Hole, Wyoming didn't feel right, because we would be gone every summer when it's really nice there.
So they said the weather. What else?
They said critters of all kinds, scorpions and snakes and stuff.
Yeah,
and
spiders.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's even in the city, it's pretty wild, you know.
The mosquitoes are so bad.
Yeah. And then traffic, which coming from LA felt laughable. And it is, everything is 10, 15 minutes away. But the longer you live in Austin, the more you realize, start to hate the traffic.
The traffic is bad.
But it's not bad in LA bad.
No.
Yeah.
But it could take you like an hour.
Yeah. But I was excited, and I heard the positives were that it's very family friendly, which it is. A lot of kids and dogs everywhere. And it was like a smaller place, a little more affordable, although now it's getting pretty pricey too. So
yeah, I like the amount of greenery. the hiking, although we don't take that much advantage of it, but the walking, the lake, the river.
Yep.
Let's be honest. The springs, the hot springs.
Yep.
Cold springs.
Things that people don't talk about. There's a lot of videos of pros and cons of Austin, particularly made by real estate agents that are desperately trying to sell you a house. So hopefully this is a different perspective, especially from a vantage point of a young family.
Although if you want to buy a house, Adam Walker
Yeah.
or Austin Stowell.
Yeah, those are two. But things that they did not, you wish you would have known. What were things
Okay.
that, good or bad? Let's start with the positive. What are good
The
things
positive.
that,
I didn't know that it was so great for families. I didn't realize there were so many young people moving with families. And I think maybe it was also at the same time it was all happening then during COVID.
Yeah.
So many people moved there with kids, and there's 20 to 30 indoor kids play places in Austin. 20 to 30, like little, interactive things or play pretend things or cafes or,
Mhm.
toy museums. And then there's like 40 to 50, there's like 60 to 70 like outdoor activity things like botanical gardens, the springs, the Deep Eddies, Wildflower Center. There's all these like markets that do live music with a playground in the back. There's little like random food truck area with a playground that's gorgeous. There's breweries with playgrounds, like places with really good food and playgrounds, which like usually doesn't happen.
yeah.
You're usually eating some shit cardboard pizza at, Bucky. What's the one place? Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. I mean, I think Austinites love beer and drinking
Yeah.
and kids and dogs and
Drinking with your
outdoors and testosterone and lifting heavy things and
That's
live
great.
music and football but they like to combine them. So you go to a lot of like
Yes.
adult places and there's always a kids playground or something,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Really fun. And then people also didn't tell me about I just lost my train of thought.
How nice they are, Southerners.
Yes, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. They're so nice. Like genuinely caring and interested, not in the fake or Southern where it's like, bless your heart, but they don't really mean it, but like actually really open and receptive to new people. And I made friends so easy there. It was crazy.
And if you move from another place there, then you're looking for new friends. So that's great. And if you're from there, you're generally a nice person and you're open to meeting new people. So I think it's a great place for community.
Just don't say you're from California.
Yeah, they do not like
or
always
Montana.
Yeah. So that was a positive. I knew about the education. Austin is obviously famously the capital of Texas, and there's a big state government. But then there's also UT, the University of Texas at Austin, and it's always been this like big university town. Now there's tech, AI, biotech, this and that. But there's always been an education scene, so I knew that it would be great. There's a lot of alternative schools. Our kids went to a Montessori, but there's so many options to whatever tickles your pickle. Yeah. Whatever you like for parenting, I feel like there's an option in Austin. For a small city, it punches above its weight in food.
Yes.
And anything kid related.
The food is so good. There's so many good restaurants, like top notch.
What are the negatives or that you did not know or you found out there besides I-35 construction?
Yeah, the traffic is bad, but it's only really like rush hour, so you can plan around it. It's not beyond that, and you can like plan which way to go. I didn't know. I knew that it was hot, but like the visceral heat that happens and the way you're so dehydrated, I did not know about. Like I have never craved sparkling water or electrolytes. When I'm there, I drink like 20 and I'm still not hydrated.
Totally. I'm from Finland, so I dreaded it when we moved in, and it's as bad as you would think.
Although some years it's like not bad. There was like
there's moments. For me, the hard part is not the peak summer day heat. It's the fact that you wake up and it's already 81 at 6 a.m. and you can't really escape it.
For me, it's being outside with kids, like at the splash pad or the playground. It's scorching.
But you love hot.
I love hot, but I don't like sun, obviously.
Yeah.
On my face. And then the other thing I didn't know about, allergies.
Allergies, yeah.
Allergies.
You and one of our kids have gotten really bad allergies.
Really bad.
And we found out later that the longer you live there, the more you have allergies.
Yeah, it's really weird. It starts within 3 years. I got mine like 3 to 4 years in. And it's so bad that I had to take like Zyrtec. There was no homeopathic that worked. And I finally just decided to move.
There's injections and stuff people do,
Yeah.
but not the biggest fan of those. It's a little
Yeah, so it makes my like immune system always inflamed and overactive because I'm just constantly dealing with this sinus
Yeah.
stuff.
The other negative, again, like it's expensive, traffic, it is kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
But for me, is like it's a little too political. It's
Mhm.
like the state is very Republican and the city is very Democratic, and everybody always thinks their party is great and they're not corrupt and things are good. And there's signs everywhere in the city about some political thing. It's very activist.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, I don't love that. I kind of love the general Texas vibe of like you do you and freedom and liberty and sovereignty. I love that. Boston is a little too, yeah, political, and it goes both ways. Like the state people are fighting with the city people, and then the other
Yeah.
thing I don't love from a children and family point of view is the homeless and the drugs. It's gotten a lot better, but there's still a lot of pockets where it's really bad, and like somebody tried to run over me and our newborn baby that was in a carrier. I've had like homeless people telling me they want to stab me. It's not LA bad nearly, and you can live in certain areas where it's less bad, but it is pretty bad. And
Yeah.
I don't love that about the politics either. So everything else aside, I think safety for young families is a top priority, and I don't love being in places where that's a
Although
large
there's-
concern.
Yeah, although there's neighborhoods of Austin where you would not see that.
Yes.
And you can be in like a, residential area and not see that.
But one of the things that I did not know as much, even though I had visited, is how green and naturey it is. Like it's the hill country and Austin and the lakes and the river, or what they call a town lake. It's gorgeous. And I love walking on the town lake trail. But that's also where I was like threatened and attacked by these homeless. But so like that's a negative, and I hope they fix that. But I was positively surprised of how much cultural events. Like I went to an NBA game in Austin, even though there's not a team technically, but they played a few games there. There's
So many
amazing concerts.
conventions. Yeah. Concerts, the live music is so good.
And now it's become this trendy place in health and wellness. There was always Paleo FX was there, but then like more and more like these biohacking, longevity, wellness events are in Austin. So people from around the world come to Austin. So I love the community. I love the culture, the events.
Yeah.
And if you can escape the summer heat and you can live in a good area, it is a fantastic place for children, and you can afford it. So escape the heat, can afford it, live in a good area without homeless people trying to stab your newborn baby. It's a great place. Any tips or tricks on people that have made the decision to move to Austin, or are like on the fence, that would make Austin a better experience, or something to think before making the move? No?
I got nothing.
I have two. One is the neighborhood. I guess this is true for everywhere. But when we moved, we looked at like school districts and stuff. I wouldn't worry about that because it's not necessarily that you go to public school either. So there's so many other factors to figure out what's a good neighborhood, including the safety of your children. And so definitely do that. I think that's probably true for anywhere you move, but like really check
And they
out.
all have different vibes. So look at those memes about Austin and the different boroughs. You know, they all have totally different vibes.
They're pretty accurate too.
Yeah,
I would
they
say.
are. Yeah.
And then the other one is, even though I don't love the political aspect, if you end up making the move, try joining a community, like either with your school or volunteer. I joined YPO, but like I think in Austin it's so community driven that like you gotta give to get, and vice versa. So like if you move in, I think it's a much better city. I saw some people move from California because of taxes or tech or COVID, and they left 2 years later because like they lived in Lake Travis or Westlake, some like McMansion somewhere far, and they were isolated and they didn't try to make an effort. And they say that Californians move to Texas and build large fences, and like that's not the Austin vibe. And if you want that kind of isolation or exclusive atmosphere that Austin might not
Yeah,
be
it's
for
like
you.
why do Austin?
Yeah. And
My tip would be if you're a mom to join the bump suit community.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a really good community.
Yes, that's
You
true.
meet so many people. I met like all my friends from that. So
Yeah.
there's so many great brands that are all moving to Austin, or at least like liking to have a hub in Austin. So
Yeah.
great way to meet fellow moms.
Totally. That's it.
That's it,
Thanks for
y'all.
joining and listening. And if you have any questions or additional topics you would like us to cover, you can leave a comment below, like and subscribe. And we want to thank Four Sigmatic for sponsoring this video and paying for our expenses. There's not that much expenses, but there's some expenses.
Your coffee habit.
Yeah. Four Sigmatic, I'm obviously biased, but Four Sigmatic makes amazing mushroom and adaptogen based everyday staples like coffees and teas and creamers. And they have all these amazing health benefits for busy parents, like helping with focus, immunity, stress. And even our kids take the hot cocos and the protein powders.
They love the protein powders. That's
Yeah.
why they're so strong.
And if you want to try it out, you can get the first bag for free. Just pay shipping and handling. Go to foursigmatic.com/fungifam. There's a link below somewhere or in the description, and you can click on it. You get a special deal. And thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks, y'all.
Y'all, bye.